Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gatehead Farm. Not Gatehead, Ravenport Farm with the Gasbeard. Getting all mixed up. All these alternate days on different farms. It's more than a farm manager can handle. Right, as promised in the last video, today we are going harvest crazy. We have got contracts up the yin-yang on the list, and it's time to attack them and get them underway. Now, as much as we can, we'll use our equipment, but we have got very limited equipment, both here and up at the BGA, compared to the length of the list of contracts. So, let's just have a look at them and see what's on the go. Right, so here we are. There's a cultivating contract on field 5, which is quite a big field. We'll leave that till last. There's a couple of transporting contracts. Again, we'll leave them till last because look at all these harvesting contracts. My God, right. So field 3, sunflowers, quite a small field compared to most of them. So I think we'll borrow the items on that one. I'm not expecting to get a huge overfill on it, and there's no straw available from it. So we'll borrow the equipment on that, and the very first thing we'll do is we'll jump down to the shop and we'll get that underway, or at least get that sent over to the field. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, field 3 that was, wasn't it? So send that across to field 3. Off you go. Jump out. Get harvester hooked up with its header. And thankfully they've given us a foldy header, which makes it a lot easier because it's a lot narrower on the roads. Pick it up, there we are. And we'll send you across to field 3. Don't know if I did set these up right. Field 3 harvest start, that's where we want you. And off you go. Jump out again. Stand over here out the way, ready for the next batch of vehicles being brought out for us. Back to the list of contracts. Right, field 5, that's a cultivating. Anything else over towards field 3? No. Right, so the next group of fields, we've got some fields in the valley. We can use our equipment on that. 18, 21, 22, they're all in the valley. 14, I think, is at the hilltop above our farm. That's a cotton one. Definitely need to borrow the equipment for that, but we'll need to manually drive the cotton harvester up there or it's going to get stuck. 15, also at the top of the hill. Barley, we could use our harvester for that. It's a small field. Field 11, 10 and 11 are largish fields. And also 13. So we might want to borrow the equipment for these. Let's just have a look. 10 is soybeans. There's no straw yield from soybeans. We could use our equipment on that without a problem. 11 is corn. I don't believe we've got a corn header up at the BGA. Might be worth borrowing the equipment on that one. It's going to cost us 2,500. Borrow it. Yeah, we'll borrow the equipment on that one. 13 is canola. We can use our equipment. Again, there's no straw on that. So 10 and 13, soybeans and canola. There's no straw on those. We can use our equipment. 14 cotton, no straw. 15 barley, there is straw, we'll use our equipment. And then down in the valley, 18 is oat, we can get straw from that. 21 sunflowers, we'll need to borrow the equipment. Oh no, we have got a corn header, so we can do that with our equipment. 22 is canola, again we can do that with our equipment. So top of the hill, 11 was the one that we had to borrow, wasn't it? Yes, so borrow those. Right, and they've given us a semi-truck to carry the crop. Okay, and that header trailer's facing the wrong way. So let's see if I can just push it out. Push. Go on. Get out. Don't turn. Just push out. There we go. That should let us. That should let us get the header on. The New Holland harvester. Okay. Don't often get to drive one of these. It's a CR1090 as well. Nice. It's the flagship in their range, I believe. Now, I could drive it there. The header's not that huge. And this one was field 11. Where's field 11? Field 11's up there. Yeah, I've only got this narrow gap here to get through, and then I can drive on the side of the road all the way up there. Might be easier than faffing around with the trailer, but we've got a lot to get through, so I'm going to put it on the trailer and send it up there. No idea why they gave us this huge trailer for a folding header. Let's see if it'll even fit on there. I'm not sure we've got the height clearance to get it on there. Yeah, see, it's struggling. That should be it. No, that's not right. No, I'm going to have to drive it up. It's not going to accept that trailer. Okay, we'll get the semi sent up, and then I'll drive this up to the field. Meantime, I'm going to have to haul that trailer way over to the far side of the yard and get rid of it. Come on, come with me. Oi, come with me. Just as well I had my bran flakes this morning. Right. Semi-trailer. This is field 11, isn't it? So and the Wilson double belly trailer. Right. So if I swing that there just to get it ready to go, these couple of cars get out of the way. That's it. We'll send this up to field 11. Okay, where's field 11? There it is. Go. Out. And then I'm going to have to drive the harvester up there. So we'll get these 2 fields underway and then I'll come back and start the next contract and pick up the gear for it. Come on, move. You can see why I'm going to have to manually drive this up. It's going to get caught on every tree and signpost and lamppost all the way up the road, and it's not going to give way to traffic, and there's just going to be collision after collision. Car coming down, I need to get off the side of the road, let him pass because he won't stop. Luckily this thing's no slouch, 24 mile an hour, not to be sneezed at. Another car coming. Once we get past these rocks, we can dive onto the left-hand verge, and then we don't need to worry about cars. And the wage payments are going out already. Marvellous. We've not even started the actual harvesting yet. Right, now there's a bit of a steep slope just coming up on the edge of this field here. But we want to go high. Truck, what are you doing? Right, this is field 11. We unfold everything. And we just verify on the map that we're at field 11. We are at field 11, and we set up the harvesting course. So that one taking out of the field, so we use that symbol. Course generation, field 11, headland. There's plenty of space around the edge of this one, so I think I'll just do the one headland clockwise, smooth. Actually, we'll do turn in the corners, 10% overlap, field center up and down, yada 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 yada. Think. Generate the field course. It's going to go up and down that way, is it? Okay. Right, and I'm not worried about bringing the driver back to the first point, but what we will do is, we might as well do it. Start course at first waypoint. Off you go. Oh, and we need to set you up here as field 11. Field 11. Make sure he gets underway properly. Excuse me? What are you doing? That's not where the headland goes, mate. You missed a great big chunk of that. I've got no idea what he's up to here. His harvesting logic seems to have gone a bit haywire. May have to stop him and restart him if he doesn't get going soon. No, there he is. He's off now. Right. Okay. We jump out of there. And we'll get this truck set up to automatically take care of him. Right, so change him to harvester emptying. There we are, harvester emptying, the picture of a combine harvester at the bottom of the hood there. Empties at field 11. Where's the contract for? Where are we taking it? We're taking it to ranch. Okay. Which is away up there. And I've called it... Can't see it, never mind. Probably just called it ranch. So, ranch sell point, there we are, that's it. We set him on auto. Now what he should do is spin around, get onto the field 11 waypoint, and then wait for the harvester to call him. I can't remember where the field 11 waypoint was put. But again, we'll just watch him, make sure he gets around safely. Now we might have to go up the road, loop back and come around because of the way that the auto paths are set up. If I just quickly show you those, you can see them here. So there's field 11 there. He might just stop there in a jackknife position. That's it, right, that's fine. Okay, so now we need to jump across to field 3, get field 3 underway. And we start with the combine. There he is. Unfold the header. Unfold the combine. Field 3 looks to be this sunflower that's starting to look withered, to be honest with you. If we bring him back off the field, we might not get that dancing around that the other one did. So we reset his name to field 3, which links him up with this one, right? And we bring up course play, and we're taking out of the field, so we use that one. We reset for that as well. Course generation, field 3, headland, we'll put 1 around it. That'll give him enough actually he's got the small header, hasn't he? We better put 2 around it. Clockwise, turn in the corners, 10% overlap. He's got a 6-meter header. Yeah, he definitely needs 2 headlands minimum with a 6-meter header. Probably benefit from 3, but there's grassland all the way around the field. Right, so generate the course. There we go. And start at the first waypoint. Return to the first waypoint. Stop and dismiss driver because it's right next to it anyway. You can see the 2 signs on there, look. Just what did I do? What did I just do? I just cleared the course, didn't I? Idiot. Settings I want to go into, and I want to click them off. That's it. We'll go back to courses, stop and dismiss driver, first waypoint, drive the course. On you get. Just watch him, get him started on the field, and then we'll set up the trailer. I think this maneuvering is part of the turn in the corners rather than just do a smooth curve around the corners. 1090 needs emptied already. Wow, it's going to be a good yield off that field. There we are, that's him away. I can then jump out, come across to this tractor, jump in here, Bring up course play for him. And no, it's not course play, is it? It's auto drive. Right, empty combine. Field 3 and selling at Field 3 is selling at central grain elevator. Okay. Central grain elevator sell point. Set him away. So he's waiting at field 3 already. And he will pick up from that one when that one's full. Just quick check on the map, whoops, and make sure that truck, yeah, the truck has gone to pick up from that harvester, who is now continuing onwards. The truck, the Hulk, has moved from down here to up there to empty the harvester, and he'll continue doing that until he's full, and then he'll go and empty at the ranch and then come back to the field 11 wait point until the harvester calls him again. But wow, only 2 sides of the field and the harvester's full. That's going to be an amazing crop of that. We should get a lot, and I mean a lot, of extra grain. Right, we want to go back down to the shop, and we want to get the next set of vehicles, get the next next contract underway. So field 5 cultivating, the next one up on the top is going to be field 10. We could do that with ours. Take the product to central grain elevator. Soybeans in field 10, we'll just do a plain accept on that contract, and then we'll jump up to our equipment at the BGA, and there's our harvester. He's needing a wash, actually. No, he doesn't need a service, just a wash. Right, I think I said I'm not going to bother washing him because he's going to get dirty anyway. So we need to send him to field 10 harvest start. There we go, off you go. And we jump out. Make sure he doesn't run us over. And go get the semi. Also needs a wash, good God. And a service and fuel. Do that after this contract. So he needs to go to field 10. Off you go. And then we need to jump across to the harvester. We'll be up here. Oh, that's the Hulk. There's the harvester. Just sitting the harvester going round. Here comes the truck behind him. You can see him coming out of the BGA. Truck will catch him up quite quickly. This thing's not quick, and we're going to get a conflict here. Yes, and I thought that might happen. Luckily, that's knocked him off course enough to get round that lamppost, but he might hit this one. Oh. No, okay. Phew, we got away with that one quite lightly. Why are you indicating left? You're not, you're braking. Come on, car, get past quick. We got off very lightly with that one. I had a horrible feeling we were going to get hung up on the lamppost, and then the car was going to get under our wheel, and it was going to be completely and utterly stuck. And there's the truck. He is catching up quite quick. There's one of the grass mowing jobs that we did in the last episode. See, we got quite a bit extra off the edge of the field. all the way around. Probably got about 10-12 bales worth minimum extra from the edge of the field. Now I can stop him on that. We can drop that, and then I've got to come around and pick that up. This is quite a special header because this one has its own inbuilt trailer. We don't have to mess around putting it on and taking it off of a trailer. Just pick it up and fold the wheels. Like that. And then fold the harvester. Or unfold the harvester, I should say. That. And then set him to field 10. And bring up course play. That is course generation, field 10. He's got a big old header, so he only needs one headland. 7% overlap is okay with a single headland. Is it 13.5 meter? Wow, I didn't realise he had one that long. I thought he was on a 9 meter, but never mind. 13.5 is good. What are we pulling out of this field? Oops. Let's just check the contract a second. Field 10, soybeans. Yeah, so there's no straw to come off this one. And we can stop him in that corner for sending him on to the next one. That's fine. Return to first waypoint. No, just stop and dismiss driver. Start at the first waypoint. Drive the course. Right. And that New Holland needs emptied again. Must be quite a small hopper on that New Holland, on that 1090. It's needing emptied quite frequently. Right, he's certainly happy. Let him get on. Jump into this one. We'll get him set up with auto drive. Field 10. Combine emptying. And we're selling this one, or delivering this one to Central Grain Elevator. So we may end up with a traffic jam there at some point. Central Grain Elevator sell point. There we go. We may have to manage this one because the waypoint for it might demand that we take manual control now and again. Right. So switch him on. And go back to the map. We need to go back to the shop. Well, we need to choose our next contract that we're going to set running. I think down in the valley we'll get those running first. So 18. Oh, there was a cotton one somewhere, wasn't there? Let's get that one out of the way. 15, 13. There it is, 14. We'll get this one underway. So we'll borrow the items for that because we don't have any cotton equipment. And we'll jump back down to the shop. I need a shower. What was the field? I've forgotten the field number. Oh, the shock of being in a John Deere tractor. I've forgotten what field number we're doing. 14, which is up here. Right. Yeah, so field 14 truck weight. Off you go. Jump out of that as quickly as possible. This is better. Give me a moment to settle back in. Yeah. It's a case. In case you were wondering. Ha! The puns. And he's going to field 14 harvest start. Field 14 harvest. Oh, in fact, we're driving him, aren't we? So, yeah. Get off that. Right. We've got to drive him up because of the width of the header. He's going to get hung up on everything. These things, doesn't matter what make they are, these things are a nightmare to drive on the roads. Wow, that 1090 needs unloaded again. We might have to send a second truck up to that. The steering on these is awful, both on these and the John Deere cotton harvester. It is one of the reasons why I tend to always use a helper in these. I try to avoid driving them if I can help it. It's not helped by the speed either, because you've got, due to the slow speed of the vehicle, you've got a massive tendency to oversteer, because it's so slow and getting it turned is so slow. You forget to take your finger off the key for the turn. No sign of the trains, so should be able to zigzag through here quite safely. And should be able to get him started here. Right, so course plate. Come on there and on that to take out of the field. Course generation. Field 14, headland, I'm going to give him 2 because it's an awkward field. Clockwise, headland passes, turns, headland overlap. I'm going to take that right up to 50, well, I'm going to take it all the way up to 20% actually. And then ups and downs, 6 meter header, generate the field course, that's fine. Start course at first waypoint. Just stop and dismiss driver at the end, and on you go. Now the cotton ones, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to get the collecting vehicle to pick up the cotton bales. There must be a way to do it, and I've got to play with it in my practice and experimental save and find out how to do it, but as yet I've not discovered it, so I'm going to leave the collecting vehicle for working on manual collection of the bale. Apart from anything else, it's very possible this field will only generate 1 bale. It's not a very big field at all. So, with that said, That 1090 is taking quite a while to unload. What's going on? Oh, the Hulk's there now. Right, okay. That might block that axial flow. Yeah, I thought so. Hold on. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me get him out the way. Oh, yeah, it's one of the things I didn't account for. I need to reposition this truck weight point. I did it again. Because of the positions of the HUD on the screen, when I'm in the cab in here looking in the right direction, the actual button here that I pressed was overlaying the combine. And when I clicked, no, don't put him on his side. And when I clicked, it was putting me back into the combine. Right, so now we've done that, we can send him round the field. He should work it out in a minute. He's waiting to be called by the harvester. Right, so you're not in a great position here, mate. You're really not. So I'm going to loop you back around. That way we don't get the same issue coming up again. I'll bring him up to here. Started at that end of the field on its ups and downs, did it? That's weird. Very weird. We'll leave him there and set him back on this. I was looking at the wrong field. Yes, that's better. Yeah, you won't get hung up on it now. Probably get away with just one truckload off this field, which means we won't get any grain because he'll do a full tip of whatever in his tank when we send him up to offload. Now, we were getting a notice that that Activa was slowing down for traffic. Let's just have a quick look at what's going on over here. He's fine. He's just being a wuss. Right, next contract. We've got the cotton contract running. Field 5 cultivating. 15 is the next one up there. We use our. Let's go down into the valley. Field 18. Oat in field 18. Take the product to ranch. Use your own equipment. Right, we'll take that one. And we then jump down to the main farm. And we pick up our harvester. And he wants his main header, which is this one across here. leave the trailer behind. We don't want the trailer. I'm going to manually drive this down to 18. Verify. I think it's the one next to the spinnery. It is. It's the one next to the spinnery. So we'll drive this down here. Again, because we got the header on at full width, we'll drive this manually down here. Can't remember, do we fit between them? It's tight, but yes we do. Luckily it's mid-afternoon, so I'm not expecting a sudden rush of traffic coming out of the workplaces. So we should get an empty road all the way down. Which we have done. Excellent. So we'll start up on this side. Oh, a bit of a bump there. What I can do there, right, so course play, that one for taking out of the field, course generation, field 18, headland, I'm going to do 2, clockwise corner turns in the corners, we'll do a 15% overlap, up downs, 7.6 meter tool, generate the course, finishes at this end of the field, go back, so start first waypoint, return to first point, activated and release, drive the course, set him there for field 18, that way he'll link up with the collecting wagon, which is going to be, we'll use one of the little trucks. Is it quicker? And what I want to do is I want to see where the field 18 point is, so I'm going to send him down on auto drive. That way we can see where he stops. As we get him to the field here, that's going to be about time up on this episode. So I'll get him set up for emptying that harvester, which doesn't have a huge hopper. If I remember rightly, it's got something like about 8,000-ish. Right, so he's reached field 18, so now we set him up for collecting from the combine. And where's that contract going to? Field 18 is delivering to the ranch. Ranch sell point. Set there on auto. Oh. He overshot the field 18 point. No, you can't go up there, mate. Honest, I'm telling you. You just can't. It doesn't work. What I'll do is I'll bring him up here. It's because the brakes on these field liners are absolutely rubbish. So we'll put him back on auto drive now, and he should drive down here and stop. So he'll wait for that combine to fill up and then empty him. A bit close to that corner for when the combine's turning though. But at least the ups and downs are in the direction the combine's facing right now. So the combine's going to be turning on the end of the field, not on this side of it. Good. Okay, well, we're going to have to leave it there. We're clean out of time, folks. Overtime, in fact. I'm going to have to do some trimming and some time-lapsing to keep it within as close to 30 minutes as possible. So, thanks for being here. This is Tuesday's episode, so I'll see you again on Friday at Ravenport Farm. Don't forget, tomorrow is the midweek Empyrean Galactic Survival Space Opera. Or Space Survival, I should say. And Thursday we're back on Gatehead Farm. Got a little bit special stuff going on this week on Gatehead Farm. And I'll see you there for that, and I'll see you back here on Friday. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, that's free. And click the bell icon so you get told about new videos. Leave your comments down below. I'd like to know what you're thinking of the series so far. Next week, by the way, you definitely need to be subscribed before next week, because next week we have got something very special going on. And I think you'll enjoy it. Right, so this is Gazbeard signing out. Thanks for being here, everyone. From me, as always, it's not goodbye, it's just bye for now.